order at 4:30 p.m. Like to welcome everybody. And
Hello.
at this time, we will stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Not yet. Right in front of me.
We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. You can come say it with us.
Still what?
We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Put that down.
Look around. Hold on.
Here's the flag.
Well, I'm trying to look around. Hold on. Oh, I did. Okay, Cash, you're not in front of my camera. I don't know where you're at, but you're like a ghost. But okay, just go for it.
He is like drifting in and out.
I know.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which
Which it stands, one
One
nation, under God,
under God, indivisible,
indivisible, with
With
liberty
liberty
and
and
justice.
and justice for all.
Good
Sorry,
job,
I didn't
buddy.
hear him start. Sorry about that.
He was all low. Thank you, Cash. All right. Next thing on the agenda is review of the agenda and adoption of the agenda.
So moved.
All right. Motion by Mr. Kaiser.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Dorsey. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Public comments. Justin, are you there?
Got any comments, Noah?
About what?
No.
Okay. Internal board business. Consider approval for overnight girls basketball trip to Columbus, Ohio on January 17th through January 19th. Any questions or anything?
Well, just a reminder to the board, this has already been approved by the board previously, but the location changed from DC to Columbus. So
Right.
in an abundance of caution, I want to go ahead and get this in front of you in case, well, again, because they're not going to DC. It's still overnight, still the same dates, still out of state, just the location change due to the inauguration. Put some very difficulty in finding lodging that was not $1,000 a night, and then they were overwhelmed with the number of teams. So that is what you guys would be approving is, again, same team, similar trip, same dates, just a different location.
So when will they be home? Will they be home that night, the 19th?
Correct.
Okay. So they should be home before any more weather comes with what the forecast it is.
Correct. And they'll be in constant contact with us. And then instead of if it came in early, we would just make sure they got home before then.
Okay.
Should we do something similar to what we did last meeting, like where we add an addition to if it does get moved or something, like for any rescheduled dates as well?
I think with weather coming in, it would be advantageous, especially since the council, Ms. McCoy advised us we could do that. And maybe just for the board, if you guys want us to do that moving forward, we can write the field trips that way so that we're not having to modify them.
Yeah, I think that works.
I think that's a good idea for weather.
Yeah.
Not necessarily other reasons, but if we're worried about it in the winter months time, just due to inclement weather, if we actually said that, if field trip gets canceled because of inclement weather, then we could give them a date that they can do it other way.
Right. I agree, Carl. I think that
The main issue why this has to even come before the board is to trigger insurance coverage. And I think they would still cover it, but just better to be safe than sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so would anybody like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve this agenda item. I don't have the agenda in front of me. I'm sorry.
Approval for overnight girls basketball trip to Columbus, Ohio on January 17th through January 19th.
Yes.
And then what was the additional?
Any rescheduled dates?
Yeah. Is that okay, Dora, to add
Yes.
that on?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Make sure we put due to inclement weather.
Right, there you go.
Okay. You got that, LaTanya? All right, girl. Okay. All those in favor say aye.
I.
All right.
All right.
Oh, wait. We need a second.
Got a
I'm
second.
sorry.
I'll second.
All right. Second by Mr. Kaiser. All those in favor say aye.
I.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Okay, and then the second thing is consider approval for out-of-state overnight trip for GRC mock trial team to Owensboro from January 24th to January 26th for the regional competition.
So a little explanation, mock trial, of course, GRC is the defending state runner-up. They only have 2 official competitions all year, and one is this one, which is the region. It is overnight because it's in Owensboro, which is about a 5.5 or 6 hour trip. If they were to qualify for state, I'm not sure about the location, but I've directed the coach to get us that date so we can, if it is going to be overnight, it will not be out of state, but the overnight part is why you guys are looking at this one.
Is this do they need to attend this to qualify for state? Is that part of this?
That it is. If they don't attend this, they do not qualify for state.
Any other questions, comments?
And it's been approved by the SBDM at the school? Is that?
It has.
Okay.
I talked to Amber Murphy is our coach who also works for us. And we just had a mix up. It was supposed to be on the organizational meeting. Anyway, here we are.
Okay.
All right.
Anybody like to make a motion?
I'll make the motion to approve the out of state overnight trip for the mock trial, the GRC mock trial team to Owensboro from January 24th to January 26th, 2025 for the regional competition, as well as any rescheduled dates due to inclement weather.
Motion by Mr. Dorsey.
Paula, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Okay, I'll second. Sorry.
Second by Ms. Thomas. All those in favor say aye.
I.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. I need a motion to adjourn. LaTanya, before you hang up, will you hang on for just a second?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Ms. Hall.
I'll say.
Okay.
All right. Second by Mr. Kaiser. All those in favor say aye.
I.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. LaTanya, we're adjourned at